So my name's Atika Isat and I'm studying architecture at Liverpool John Moores University. Well, the title's quite interesting. The title I made is actually a made-up word. It's called Serendimonium upon the Mersey, and it's a combination of two words. So I've got serendipity, which is one of the themes of my project, and pandemonium, which means chaos. So it's combining like a positive and negative energy together, and it's quite interesting in a way that it provides exploration. So that's why you've got the word serendimonium. So you've got serendipity, pandemonium together. I think it was quite an interesting thing. Like with architecture, one of the theories that really influences me is situationist theory, mainly because of just how there's not an actual situationist building. So it's quite challenging for me to do. I thought let's have a take on it, because situationist theory is just anti-design, and it's like once you start putting a function to it, it becomes design really. So I thought having that challenge will be really interesting of my final project as well, and also it's like the research that I've done behind it as well. I've studied it quite a few times already, so I kind of know. So it was quite comfortable in a way, but also quite challenging in a way as well. So how my project started was looking at situationist theory and the concept of derive, so drifting through spaces, and the best way to actually design according to that is to actually experience it yourself. So what I did is took a non-predetermined journey through Liverpool, so starting from Albert Dock, and made my way down to all the other docks as well, and I came across this one site. You might have even seen it, the Princess Jetty on the Princess Dock. It's all very abandoned. It's quite different to the rest of the surroundings, and that really inspired me and also inspired the rest of the project as well. It was quite difficult putting everything together, so I've got my concept models as well, and taking like the theory from situationist and applying it to a model form, and then applying that into three-dimensionally, and making them into actual functional spaces that people can use. It's been a long process, but I finally got there in the end. Okay, so I've got my little models, and I've got also my models on the actual site. You'll see it in the actual building form as well, and also I've got my illustrations, my external views of my buildings as well, so kind of see the actual image as you would actually see it in real life. So trying to make that concept into reality is quite a big jump, but I kind of did do it in the end. I think Liverpool as a city has been really good to study architecture anyway, because there's a lot of history to it. I mean, all my projects that I've done have been involved in Liverpool, mainly because there's a lot of history that you can apply to it, and a lot of theory can apply to that as well, and designing in Liverpool. And also at John Moores as well, I think it's just the facilities compared to other universities. Yeah, the university environment, I quite like how people can come together and like work in like a creative environment. Like personally, I can't work at home, mainly because I'll end up getting distracted doing little things. But when you're in a creative environment, you kind of have these positive creative vibes coming off each other, so that's why it pushes you and motivates you to work even better. The whole environment is just really friendly. The tutors are really friendly as well, and they always push you to do your best. Well, I just want to start working as soon as possible really. I don't want to get lazy over the summer holidays, so I think going right into work will be a good idea. I think once I start working, I'll have a better idea about what I specifically want to get into. I mean, all aspects of architecture can just appeal to me really. I've always wanted to do it. It's always been my main goal, so whichever area I go into, I think I'll quite enjoy it anyway.